Hey everybody, DeLongshot Signatures here. This is episode 44 of my 2025 TTM returns, and I have 13 successes to share with you all for a total of 29 autographs. We're going to start off with 3 from Saturday. First one is a political return. He signed 2 of 2 in 26 days. This is coming back from former Senator from Maine, George Mitchell. Almost knocked over the camera. George Mitchell is in his 90s. He also served in several other positions in government. So many, in fact, that he is one of the few people to have served in all 3 branches of the U.S. government. So that's pretty interesting, especially in modern times. You don't see that. Then we have a former quarterback. He signed 2 of 2 in 23 days. These are coming back from Jerry Goldstein. I believe he played for the Giants. I think he played one game, but didn't. I think he appeared in one game, but I don't think he actually really did anything for the Colts and then a couple other teams. I want to say he went to college at Northern Illinois, if I remember correctly. Last one from Saturday is a 2 of 2 success coming back in 16 days from BMX cyclist TJ Lavin. He hosts a show on MTV called The Challenge. He's won a couple of X Game medals, gold medals, and then he has a few other silvers and bronzes. Then we had 10 successes that came in today. Some really cool stuff in this. First one is the only repeat name that I've gotten. Finally got an upgrade on one of these cards. The last one was smeared horribly. But we got 3 of 3 in 12 days from former NFL quarterback Jay Schrader. So I resent this 1990 Fleer, and the last one had just a big old thumb mark on it. That basically made it, not signed. So glad to finally get one that looks good. Also got his 92 Upper Deck and 92 Fleer Ultra. It seemed like for a minute there that maybe he had stopped signing, but there's a new address at a school that he coaches at or is a teacher at, I'm not sure. And he has been signing a lot through there. Next couple are NASCAR returns. First one's on some cards, and this is a name I have been wanting for quite some time, and finally got to add several of these cards to my sets. This is a 5 of 5 return in 34 days from former driver and 2005 Truck Series champion Ted Musgrave. I have not seen TTM returns from him in the past 10 years that I have been collecting, and all of a sudden there's a boating shop, I think, that's owned by his son, where Ted has been signing a lot through that. So as you can see, I was able to add a lot to my 94 collections. I think I still have a 1993 Trax and then a couple of other 94 Max cards, but I didn't want to bombard him just in case he stopped signing. So it seemed like he was okay with 5, 6, or 7, but I just went with the 5 that I needed the most just in case I just missed out on the window or something. But he signed all 5 of those. They came out great, and I think I'm at 117 of 150 for the 94 silver. Don't get to add very much to that. Then we have a crew chief who signed 1 of 1 in 51 days. This is Xfinity Series crew chief Eddie Pardue, who's working with Josh Williams this year for Colleague Racing. I think Eddie has 3 Xfinity Series wins, but has experience at all 3 levels. We have an NWSL return. She signed 2 of 2 in 49 days. This is, I want to say she's a defender for the Houston Dash. Kiki Van Zanten. Hasn't played a lot, but she was just a second-round pick last year, so they're probably still having her just sub in from time to time to get a little bit of playing experience, but Probably just keeping her on to develop her into a better player. I think she has a younger sister who plays at Florida State, so I'll have to see if she still plays there for this upcoming season. Maybe I'll write to her, see if I can't get a family member to sign before they're professional. Got a couple more football returns here. Next one, he only signed one of two. I don't know what's been going on with these photos. I'm pretty sure the photos I'm finding are of the right people, but maybe not. But it seems like a lot of these people will sign multiple cards for people, but then I send photos and they'll just sign one. But it is what it is. 28 days from former linebacker Bo Harris, who is number 53 in the photo, making the tackle. We've got another former quarterback here. He signed 2 of 2 in 52 days. This is Clint Storner, who had a brief stint with the Dallas Cowboys, went undrafted out of Arkansas. Got a couple political returns here. First one is a 2 of 2 success in 28 days from former Governor Bill Graves. Where was he a governor for? I forgot. He was 43rd governor of Kansas. That's what I sent to him for. The other one is a 2 of 2 success, coming back in 28 days. I sent to Alaska. It was postmarked from California. So I don't know if that was just, where it got sent to for distribution or whatnot, but that's where I sent. But this is Frank Murkowski. He is the 8th governor of Alaska. And then he didn't sign the other photo, but he included this, which he signed at the bottom. And he was also a longtime senator from Alaska. So he served almost 26 years in office. Then we'll end off with a couple of baseball returns. First one is a 3 of 2 success coming back in 21 days from former MLB pitcher Ray Crone. He signed both of these photos, and then I'm pretty sure this is signed. It looks like it's signed in pen, but can't really see where he pushed down on it too much. But it's a little trading card that I guess he sends out with returns, and it is of him and Babe Ruth at the Memphis airport in August of 1948. And then there's a nice little photo here on the back. But I do believe it is signed given how shaky it is. But very, very cool of him to not only sign but include that as well. Last one's a really nice baseball return. He only signed 2 of 5. I don't know exactly what the payment situation is because I sent a check for $25 and I sent 5 cards, so $5 per. That seems to be the fee. But he voided the check and wrote on the back, spend this on a cup of Joe for a police officer or something like that. But he signed 2 of 5 free. These are coming back 2 of 2 in 14 days from Jay Buhner. So, stinks to not get all 5, but to get these for free is awesome. And hopefully if he keeps signing, I can send to him again, maybe get the other one signed. But a really, really good player, obviously a Colt player for the Mariners. Had a solid career, where I think with over 300 home runs, and his OPS plus is really good. I'm not like super into baseball, but his OPS plus is pretty solid for a guy who kind of started a little bit later, and he maintained that for a pretty long time. He had 1 All-Star appearance and I think a Gold Glove one season, which, funny enough, that season he received some MVP votes, and it was his most strikeouts. that he had in his career, and he led the league in strikeouts. But, probably just a boom or bust season. Hit a lot, missed a lot, part of the game. But really, really glad to add them. These signatures look great, and hopefully at some point I can get the other ones signed. But a really nice start to the week here. I have been sending some stuff out. I've got a giant pile of photos over here to continue sending out, and been trying to find a few cards here and there to get signed as well. So hopefully see things keep coming back. But that is it for this one. Thank you guys for watching. I really appreciate it. Helps me out a lot. Best of luck with your guys' collecting. Take care.